lot of messages from Kenyans in the diaspora. Oh, Mr. Speaker, there is a bill before the House that is going to tax every single income in agriculture. I haven't seen that bill yet, but it's supposed to be a bill brought by the majority leader, which I have not seen. I don't know majority of you have heard of this. That there's a bill that is supposed to tax even an egg, supposed to tax a pint of milk. You know, as leaders, don't let this propaganda run ahead of you, because there's no such bill as far as I know. I have also, as your speaker, sometimes gotten embarrassed where you go to a public place like a funeral, and a member who never speaks in the House stands up and says, I'm going to oppose that bill. And says all manner of things. When the bill comes, you don't even see the member in the House to speak to the bill that he was opposing at a funeral. And I keep on asking my members, you know, when you want to oppose a bill, you look very good in front of the public if you point out what you are opposing in the bill. Because you will vote even on the title of the bill. I have told our leadership many times before that if you count the number of chairs of committees and your vice chairs, this House should never lack quorum at any one time. Because you hold positions of privilege. We pay you extra for being chairman of committees. And we allow you, anywhere you go, to travel in cabins of privilege because you are leaders. The best you can give back to Parliament is never to miss attendance of the House. And that's where I started by asking the chairman, the majority leader and the minority leader to call out members who have business. We have seen as leadership, and sometimes I call even the whips to the Speaker's office, a member is sponsoring a bill or has a motion. Week in, week out. When the matter is called, the member is nowhere. When the matter is called, the member is nowhere. He has not even briefed the chair that will be away. He has not instructed any member to stand in for them. I think as leadership, we probably will have to reach some agreements that so that we are not continuing to pile work for non-existent or non-appearing prosecutors of their work. That if you appear on the order paper 2-3 times and you are nowhere to prosecute your agenda, we drop it. So that we don't continue piling work, so that you go and if you are sponsored by teachers to bring a matter to the House, you go and face those who sponsored you out there and explain why you are not in the House when your matter was called. So that we do not continue having piles and piles and piles of work for no mistake of leadership, but for the mistake of some of ourselves who are prosecuting that work.